Welcome to Deeply Disturbing Things.
Cha-cha chit-chat.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
Macie.
Oh, I'm Naomi.
Hey, you.
What's up?
Not too much. I do want to say, when I post the next podcast, folks will be able to hear about the pinky indentations that come along with holding your smartphone.
Yeah.
Like this. And I have made a move to try to improve that. So this is my check-in on that. Because I can't delete my Facebook for a variety of reasons at the moment, I have deleted the app off of my phone though. So I can still upload podcasts through that route. I can do my work stuff through a different route.
So you're linking your malformed pinky to Mark Zuckerberg directly.
I do. Like. I honestly can say I feel like I've been spending more time once I found Videoland within Facebook, I think that was a very bad thing for me.
Well, I'm happy to, lump another problem on his shoulders.
Yeah, absolutely. It's totally his fault. So I will let you know my goal is that little slight callus and indent, I'm hoping goes away, or at least I won't be able to. Yeah, I want to feel no difference between my two fingers. That's my goal. So I'm going to give it like a month and see how it goes.
It's good to have goals.
Experiment started.
I hurt my back.
Doing what?
Yesterday. Well,
maybe I don't want to know that.
To hurt my back, but then I decided to do the full Ashtanga primary series at home, which I think made it worse. So today I'm kind of like walking around like kind of.
That's like fast paced stuff too, right?
Well, the second half of primary series is a lot of rolling around on the floor. That's what it is.
Okay.
A lot of rolling around
on your wounded back.
I'm like, why is this a thing?
So you're injured. That's great.
Yeah, on one side of my back. That's happening.
That's rough.
I mean, I told you there's the one thing you do where you like roll around 9 times because you're birthing yourself as a rooster.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes with my hair shorter, when I put it in a ponytail, it's hard to, I can't show it right now, but it like flails out like a rooster tail. Not the most attractive thing.
So I've been digging through my basement because I'm trying to find something in particular, but I've been finding some other interesting things in the meantime.
Okay.
I found this photocopy of a newspaper clipping that my stepdad sent me a long time ago. And I talked about this in like our very first podcast, I think, or our second. It was like right in there.
Oh, was this about in California about the
yes,
dude?
My housemate.
Yes.
Housemate. So this is the actual article from September 9th, 1994. So this was after I'd moved up to Spokane.
Can you hold it up again real quick? I just want to see the. Wow. Okay.
With axe handle attacks Cabrillo instructor. So this was our college we went to.
And he was your roommate.
Housemate, yeah.
Housemate. What's the difference between a housemate and a roommate?
You share a room with a roommate, you share a house with a housemate.
Makes sense. Go on.
I did not share a room.
Okay.
I shared a house.
Okay. It makes sense.
So I thought I would read this. It's really short. I'm not going to say his name though, just to protect privacy, even though it's in the newspaper. A former student clubbed a Cabrillo College psychology instructor with a wooden axe handle, breaking his cheekbone before other students pulled the attacker off, police said. Terry Fetterman, who's the instructor, was taken to Dominican Hospital on Wednesday and was treated for a facial cut and the broken cheekbone and was released. 3 of the students who came to his aid were sprayed in the face with a caustic liquid the attacker was carrying in a spray bottle.
What does that mean? What's a caustic liquid?
Like acid or something.
Okay.
Something, yeah.
Something you don't just typically carry on you. Okay.
No, so he went in the classroom with an axe handle and a spray bottle of this caustic liquid. The injured students were taken to the hospital with burning eyes. One was treated for a cut on the head where the attacker struck him with the axe handle. Fetterman's introductory physiological psychology course, that was really hard to say those 3 words, had just finished around 9:50 a.m. and Fetterman was packing his bag when the person approached him, witnesses said. He then pulled a broken 21-inch axe handle out of his bag and struck Fetterman on the left cheek, gashing it. I heard a scream and saw Mr. Fetterman crumpled in front of the podium. The guy had a club in one hand and a bottle spraying in the other hand.
So he okay, so it was two-handed intention.
Yeah, you're coming in double-fisted.
Yeah, okay.
All 3 of us hit the ground and the teacher said, "Don't hurt him. He has a mental disorder." The student was commenting, "I really respected that. I mean, he'd just been attacked and he still had empathy for the person." So the attacker was arrested on charges of assault with a deadly weapon and assault with a caustic substance, which I guess is its own separate charge.
Dang.
Yeah, there was no known motive for the attack. So I remember my stepdad just mailed this to me. Oh, okay.
By the way,
I lived with this guy for a full year. I really liked him though. He was so smart. We would have long talks,
So what do you think was going on? Do you feel safe enough to say?
I mean, this was a couple years after I'd moved up to the Pacific Northwest, so perhaps something happened in the meantime.
Gotcha.
Because, he, I mean, I wouldn't say he was normal or whatever, but I didn't get any overt signs of danger.
Okay. You didn't sense that he was one of your own at the time.
Well, I mean, I think there was some darkness there, but I never felt personally threatened.
Gotcha. How long did you live together again?
A year.
Housemates? Over a year?
About a year.
About a year. So you guys weren't friends though. You just lived together.
Well, we became, sort of friends,
Yeah, gotcha.
Because,
okay. Has he ever reached out to you since?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it was a kind of house situation where the housemates would hang out. We'd hang out.
Yeah, the community space.
Make guacamole on the regs, that kind of thing.
Sounds very California.
Yeah. So
no, that's an interesting basement find.
I know.
Who knows what you'll find down there?
Well, I haven't found the thing I'm looking for, but
I know you. Sorry, bump things. Yeah, I know you mentioned you were looking for something, which is usually the cryptic way of telling me that there's a thing that's coming.
I hope I find it. I'm really scared. I threw it away during one of my I have to hide all evidence of everything.
One of the panic purges.
One of them, if I died today, what would I want people to find when they go through my
oh my goodness. Someone told me, maybe I told this to you. I don't on it. My week is blurred together, but someone told me that coroners can they can tell people who work and sit a lot because of the blood pooling in their legs. And
sitting's the worst.
I know. And I was I was already worried about when I died, did I shave my legs? What bras are on the floor? What embarrassing thing did I leave out before I died? And now I have to be also worried that they're going to judge me as a sitter.
You will be labeled a sitter.
She has blood pooling in her legs. I've been doing
probably
better.
A checkbox.
I'm on a steps challenge, so things are going well right now, but still.
Goodness. I utilize a standing desk a lot.
I have one of those. I'm enjoying using.
I mean, it's not an official one. It's a home jobby, but it works just fine.
You're very into book stacking on top of games and child toys.
I use what you have. I mean,
yes.
You don't need to buy something special.
No, I would just like to say I very much enjoyed after the podcast on Thursday getting that whole scenario that happened, you want to share like the initial part of who came to your door? Is that okay to share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that interesting?
I don't want to get you in trouble. It was very interesting to me.
Why would I get in trouble?
I don't know. It felt very formal. A lady came to the door and knocked, and you answered, and she gave you a gift.
Yeah, she gave me a box of matzah because it's almost Passover. And Macie was fascinated by this. She's like, "Who is that? Why are they giving it to you?
Why
Tell
it
me
was
more." Like you wanted
like
a lot of
10 o'clock at
information.
night. Who shows? Well, it wasn't 10, probably 9:30 though. Like, who shows up this late? Why is she here? I'm suspicious about anyone that brings food. And then she said, "Don't eat it until after 8 o'clock."
8:15 is apparently when sunset is Friday. So
on Friday, I mean, this is gremlin level like details.
See, that's a difference, I think, between a Jew and non-Jew is because it's just completely normal to me. Like, you got to know the sunset
listing
times.
off the criteria, and I'm like, what's bad's gonna happen? And you're like, meh, my children already opened that box over there. And then we started eating the burnt matzah, and it was great.
With butter, which is fabulous.
Butter. The bottom two were very burnt. And
yeah, I think I had to throw the last one away because it was just too charred.
The top ones were good though. I don't know why I'm a fan of such a dry, flavorless cracker, but it was great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, for strict Jews, you're probably not supposed to break into the matzah.
Oh yeah. Well, remember I was peeking out your windows. I was like, is this lady like gonna circle the house to make sure we're not eating it? I got really worried about it.
Well, she's from Chabad and they're religious, so
yeah,
they practice all the things.
Well, she didn't egg my car, so I think we got away with it. All right.
I mean, if that's the worst thing that I've ever done, come on. I've done way worse than eating matzah ahead of time.
I feel like I did something so bad.
You are bad. Well, you'll probably be the one that gets in trouble. Outsider.
That's true. That's true. I'll be like, don't harm me. I know someone with plague puppets.
That's right.
That may be just enough insider information to at least give them a pause.
A pause. They'll be like, okay, she has connections.
Yes, and then I'll run away as fast as I can in that moment. Well,
I've always wanted that there to be like a secret like Jewish hand sign that you can throw so that
you showed me your secret door sign, which is a secret hand sign on your door.
The mezuzah?
Yeah, like little gold plate. I had no idea what that was. And there's like a little script in there. And then you did this like touchy thing. And this is amazing. It's like, what is this sorcery? And why don't I have the protection on my house?
You can have a mezuzah. Do you want one? I'll give you one.
I don't know. Does it have to be gifted? I don't know the rules.
You know what? We can figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm getting you a mezuzah. It's happening.
Okay. Well, until next time. See you later.
Bye.